Singapore residents account for the large majority of successful bids, increasing from 66% in 2022 to 84% this year. The proportion of bids won by foreigners remains low and has decreased to about 2% this year. The proportion won by car leasing companies, which bid for vehicles that are then leased out as private hire cars or PHCs, has also decreased from 26% in 2022, when COE prices were relatively lower, to about 10% this year. The data show that the main drivers for the increase in COE prices in recent quarters are likely due to strong demand from local individual buyers and not from foreigners or car leasing companies. The decrease in the proportion of bids won by car leasing companies also illustrates why the suggestion of having a separate COE category for PHCs and moving existing quota from Cat A and B into this separate category is not a straightforward exercise. Demand for COE from car leasing companies can vary quite a bit from quarter to quarter and from year to year. It is difficult to ascertain upfront the quota required to meet the needs of point-to-point drivers and commuters. As I explained in this House previously, if we move too much of the existing quota from Cat A and B to this new category for PHCs, it will reduce the supply in Cat A and B vis-à-vis the demand from non-PHC buyers and could lead to an increase in COE prices in these categories. On the other hand, if we underestimated the quota to be moved to the separate category for PHCs, it will lead to insufficient PHC supply, which will in turn cause an increase in PHC prices and reduce accessibility for point-to-point commuters. There are difficult trade-offs, and it is not a straightforward exercise. So we are still carefully assessing this option.